G'day folks, Leonard here again. Got the SDC out, a different spot today. Only had a few hours to kill, so being late in the day I thought I'd go a bit closer to home, which is Jupiter Creek. EMI is shocking here today, but running the SDC on low sensitivity. It's humming along quite nicely, and dug quite a few bits of trash, mostly adjacent to other people's dig holes, so nothing exciting. And got a nice little signal here, so quietly confident, not overly confident. But you can see the ground is nice and mineralised, and lots of quartz and ironstone here, adjacent to this big hole that's been dug by the old timers. Still, I've just scraped the surface, you can see that. There's clay underneath. Well, it's all clay really. So I hope I'll give you a listen to the signal. So yeah, still quite mellow. I'll give it a scrape and see what comes up. Sounding a bit better. Let's get that cork nice and flat. That's sounding good. I've been over these diggings so many times. I've never found gold right here. I found gold further up the hill in the scrub. This is very close to where we did the fine gold timings video, if anyone's seen that, and did get a small bit that day. But yeah, I found a few pieces since then, maybe 5 or 6 in total with the 5,000. Yeah, so it's not been a hugely productive area, and as you can imagine, being about 40 k's from Adelaide City, it's been done by every man and his dog, so I'm starting to get a bit excited about this one. Now the deeper it goes, the more confident I'll be, obviously. Okay, it's out. Oh, I just pushed it out of screen there. Scoop it out onto the flat ground here. Sounds really good. Hey, bit of gold. Look at that. Awesome. Well, SDC, Jupiter Creek, 20 minutes in, piece of gold. Love it. Well, that's 3 out of 3 with the SDC. 3 afternoons. This is nugget number 4. Got plenty of daylight left. Let's see if I can get another one. Very, very pleased about that. On to the next target. Alright, I've got another signal. Show you all these diggings here. Lots of red clay and water-worn quartz. And I just walked this big burn off here, probably a long time ago. But just under all this leaf mulch and everything, there's still signs of charcoal. As you can see, black. SDC is handling the charcoal very, very well. Now I've got the faintest of faintest signals here. Back on 1 on the sensitivity. Very, very faint, and I just scraped some of this loose surface material off, and it sharpened up a tiny bit. I'll give you a listen. Sounds quite nice to me. I don't know if you can hear that on the camera. I'll give it another little scrape. The zoom's still on. I'll just zoom out. Ooh, there's nice gravel there. Seems like it's out already. Pick out the way. Alright. Well, I'm a shocker. I forgot my scoop. Didn't take my normal detecting bag with me. I just took my backpack with wallet and keys and a bit of water in there. So I don't have my scoop again, but I found someone's broken scoop. And it's come in quite handy. So if you're watching and this is yours, it's got a bit of a crack there. It's helped me dig some gold. Oh. But now that I said that, this isn't going to be a nugget. Much quicker doing this with 2 hands, I can tell you. Ah, there it is. Tiniest of the tiny lead shot. The side of that. There's my thumb. Tiny. Well, everyone else has missed that one. Well, I've dug another one. Just here in front of the coil there was two little scrapes. I've still got the headphones on, that's why you can't hear the machine. Yeah, two little scrapes. Look like someone got a sniff and left it. I went over and got a faint signal. A lot of times when you get that, you know, people have just put it back in the hole and reburied it. Bit of junk. It kind of sucks. I wish people would take their junk away. But anyway, this one wasn't really dug. It was just scraped, almost like one scrape of the pick blade, and they'd walked away. Now I wasn't expecting anything great. I didn't record the dig. Thought it was just a bit of ferrous or a little tiny lead shot or something. But have a look at that. Sitting there in the clay, little nugget. Could not believe it. Just wanted to record the unveiling. I thought someone was stalking me here, but it's a kangaroo. He's about 15 metres away. I reckon he hasn't seen me yet. Well, you can focus it. Ooh, just dropped it. I'll just stop the camera and I'll see if I can clean it up. Tiny little slither of gold. Brilliant. Very glad I decided to come here today and not do some gardening. An interesting fact on one, the lowest sensitivity, and it got it. Alright, see if I can find another one. I haven't got any targets for a while now, so before it gets too dark, sun's just about to go down, thought I'd just sort of swing it around and give you guys a listen. There's quartz here, there's ironstone, there's charcoal. You can see where the dirt's kind of black. Now the coil is fantastic, there's no touch sensitivity. Threshold just hums along with the very slightest of warbles. Today, for the first time, down the bottom, I actually got a bit of ground noise with this thing, but the tracking tracked it out in one sweep. So the tracking's working very, very well. Still haven't actually dug a false signal. Now, Jupiter Creek's, it's mineralised, but it's not the most mineralised ground in the world. I'm sure this thing will react to ground noise somewhere. But for my stomping, or local stomping grounds, it's working very, very nicely.
And the biggest plus is no response on charcoal, which up at Mount Crawford, because every time they harvest they burn off. It's a nightmare. You're detecting, you gotta get right in and around all of this tussocks and under the sticks, move them out of the way. Oh. There's a signal. Beautiful. Time for the pick. Now that was actually, before I dig it, still on one, but it's very, very stable now, so I'll just go to two. I'll show you if it improves the signal or not. Yeah, big difference. So definitely, if you can run it on two, run it on two. This is on three now. Now you don't have to rebalance it. You don't have to do anything. You can give it a couple of pumps if you want. Nice signal. Alright. Make the coil flat. Pull my pick out from my belt. Now what I don't like, if it's shallow, you end up putting the target on top of all this mulch and stuff, and then you struggle to pick it up, especially with one hand. There's all limestone there. Nasty stuff to VLFs. Oh, she's sounding really good now. Very nice and gravelly. And it's out. Just flatten this out a little bit. Whoa. What's that? shiny now. Bit of lead. For people that have never been prospecting before, that's what it's all about. Just sticking your coil in where others haven't and finding the signals that other people haven't heard. And the more you dig, the more gold you'll get in your poke. Alright, it's a nice afternoon here. It's dead still. Quite overgrown. But with a little 8-inch coil, there's plenty of places to poke it.